The one that is participating today and is leading from the front is ITC. That one is up over 2% in the trading session, and this is a big corporate news break that we have for you. It's an ET Now exclusive. We learned from reliable sources that ITC is all set to announce the demerger of the hotel business soon, mostly before its AGM, which is lined up next month itself. Remember, this was the big trigger for the stock. This is not the first time we are hearing about it. It's been going on for over a year, and the management has been saying that they're looking at alternate structures to value unlock the hotel business. Now the news flow is that it can happen soon, very soon indeed, because the AGM is mid of next month, and the announcement can come even before that. Let's find out more details on the story. Vinnii is joining us with all of that.
So absolutely, what we have been hearing always is about the demerger of the hotel business of ITC, and now we are expecting that announcement to be made as soon as in the next month. This is what we are picking up from our sources, that the likely announcement is expected to be made ahead of the AGM, and that is going to be on 12th of August 2023. Currently, obviously, the hotel business contributes to around 4% of the SoTP valuation in terms of the overall ITC valuation. And let's not forget, ITC overall also has been focusing a lot on increasing that asset light strategy. So it works in place, to demerge the hotel business and get some value unlocking over there as well. Brokerages as of now are valuing that hotel business at 20,000 to 25,000 crores as well. Currently, in terms of when you look at the hotel business over the last decade, has contributed around 5% of ITC's revenue and EBIT, while it's the second largest hotel after IHCL when you see, and EBITDA margins of ITC in terms of the hotel business is almost at par with IHCL as well. Currently, they have 11,500 rooms across 120 plus hotels, and 70 locations is what they're spread at. We have always had that commentary coming in from Sanjeev Puri as well, time and again, and July 2022 is the first time when they spoke about the demerger of hotel business again, and they said that it's very much on the table again. And to an interview to ET Now exclusively, Sanjeev Puri also highlighted that alternate structure of the hotel business is on the table. Annual report 2 is highlighting similar commentary, that they're committed to that asset light model and structure of this, and obviously creating revenue streams and alternate structures for strong industries is something that they would look at. So now we could expect this demerger of the hotel business, given that the market currently is trading at an all-time high. We are seeing that it's an opportune time to make this divestment as well, and hotels as a sector has seen a sharp recovery post the pandemic and has recovered very strongly. So right time is what they feel could be coming in for ITC's hotel demerger, and this is what we're picking up from the sources that we could see is as early as in the month of August.
Okay, Vinnii, we'll leave it at that. In case for the viewers who are just joining in, we understand from our ET Now exclusive sources that ITC is expected to announce a demerger of its hotel business soon, and the announcement should come in the next month ahead of the AGM, which is slated for August 12th, next month itself. Sandeep Sabharwal too joins in on the show right now. Sandeep, I think right time as any if ITC is looking at the hotel business demerger. Okay, we seem to have snapped that line. Just going to get back to Sandeep Sabharwal and get a check from him soon. But ITC, by the way, has now perked up. In fact, it's sitting at the high point of the day. And Kunal, this has got to be the story of, I think, the last year and a half, right? ITC and the way it's moved from strength to strength.
Well, yes, and I think no stopping for the stock. I actually believe that possibly 400, 450 strong psychological marks, which should act as an impediment for the stock price. But I think it's no stopping for the stock. Even in the last, I think, 3 or 4 days, the stock has just accelerated towards the 490, 495 mark where it's trading right now. It's now coming very close to that 500 mark. So hopefully, if we manage to break out the 500 mark for ITC, we can expect another 10% upside for the stock. And I think that's been the hallmark for the stock price, the change of behavior, change of trend. The moment the stock had found its mojo back in second half of 2022 or in the mid of 2022, from there it's not looked back. We've hardly seen any major multi-month retracement for ITC over the last, I think, 16 months, 12, 14 months or so for itself. So phenomenal comeback for ITC in this 1.5 odd year.
Sure, let's see if we have Sandeep back, because we'd love to hear his view as far as ITC is concerned. Sandeep, I hope you heard the story that my colleague Vinnii was breaking. Of course, it's been in the works for a while, but what's your sense? Hotels demerger and the other parts of the business?
So I think, frankly, actually, all these restructuring and all demergers, mergers don't excite me so much. So I think it has to be the value of the total company. Now, it is possible that a demerged entity gets a better value because of the fact that hotels in general are getting valued more than their cigarettes business. So some value accretion can happen, but it's a small part of their overall value. Like if you look at the total value of ITC at 6 lakh crores, hotels would account for maybe 25, 30,000 crores at the outset. So today's move itself would have increased its market cap by, I think if you see 3% up, then 15,000 crores. I think this is more or less factored in. Fundamentally, ITC has been doing well. It's got re-rated. I think that re-rating has reached a level now. I think it will be more to do with earnings growth rather than further re-rating.